The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
North Carolina has it all. The beaches, the mountains, the friendly people. I'm ready to get out and experience it for myself. First on my list is Pettigrew State Park. And what a perfect place to unwind and connect with nature. I've been a kayaker all my life. It's taken me around the world, but sometimes the best adventures are in the most unexpected places. This has been my North Carolina story. What will yours be?
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that the big homie needs help too. That you can't just rebound from everything. I know you've been grinding.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. I wonder why we waited so long. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind. Let's see how far we can go.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Our South Carolina story is told through love. We always felt the need to take a moment for ourselves, and the ocean has always drawn us closer. Charleston was such a romantic destination, with its ancient oaks and beautiful walking paths through town. But we love hiking too, and Greenville gave us a perfect view. This is our South Carolina story. What's yours?
Once upon a time, there was a girl with golden locks. You know what? Maybe it was like a rugged, woodsy dude. Yeah. The beds were too hard, the chairs were too soft, the porridge was too... This Goldilocks wanted something tastier.
Those look just right.
First, he drove the Ram 2500 Rebel to pick up some dinner. Some really big dinner.
Tastes like chicken.
Next, he took the Ram Charger deep into the woods to flex his artistic muscles.
That was the village tree.
Then, completely abandoning the narrative, he fired up the Ram RHO for a little joyride.
Time to jump a volcano.
This is my story.
But yeah, the Bears were there. And they all lived happily ever after. Sorta.
End over end and is fielded, or they'll let this go rather, back near the 10-yard line for the flag against LaFayette on the kickoff.
That's the first one he's kicked out of bounds all season. Harrison Gilstrap, junior kicker, doing a great job on kickoffs. Put one through the end zone last week, put 3 through the end zone week before that.
So Dade County will take over from their own 35-yard line, driving from right to left. Wolverines man in the shotgun. It's Garmany who tosses this, and it's incomplete. 2nd down and 10 as this one sails.
I got to go watch the JV game last night. And shout out to Bryce Pinson. I mean, he was on both sides of the ball, and now they got him out here starting tonight.
Glad you're with us for Prep Football live from Trenton, Georgia. The Ramblers on the road battling Dade County's Wolverines. What promises to be a good one.
Too many people moving in the backfield. Flags are everywhere.
And as you can hear, that is a false start against Dade County High School. They're going to move them back 5 yards after they jump back to their own 30-yard line. They're on the close hash marks, working from right to left. And these are two teams that have started the season very differently than a year ago. We're at Magic Morgan Stadium. Dade County 0-2, Lafayette 1-1. Here's a long bomb down the sideline, nearly intercepted by the defensive back as Maddox Torbett sees that go just off of his fingertips. And Butterbean, we're going to take a second to get to know the offense of Dade County High School. Up front, it's Hurst, Shavers, Hartline, Hill, and Sapp. On the offensive line, the tight end is Windsor. The receivers, Dubel, Christensen, Russell. We're going to see Garmany and Hurst sharing carries out of the backfield, and Wynn Garmany running the offense from the quarterback position. 3rd down and 15 now for Dade County. Here's the snap. Win Garmany headed to the far sideline. Can't quite make it to the hash marks as he cuts it back towards the line of scrimmage and is tackled for no loss. It's 4th down and 15 from the 30-yard line of Dade County's Wolverines, who have the ball.
The defense is moving, the line's moving a whole lot better tonight than last week. So I guess they went back to the whiteboard this week and worked on the small things.
Punt is away. Sailing downfield, Lafayette fields this at their own 30 from left to right. Here goes the return man, Bryson Cleghorn, who's across the 45 and out. They'll mark him at the 48-yard line of Lafayette High School. So a lot of work to do, but really good starting field position. Probably the best to start a game we've seen for the Ramblers this season. Ramblers will work from left to right. Football moved from their own 48. They moved it back just a yard. And so they'll start this drive from the 47-yard line to their own side of the field. Ramblers, it's a pitch to the right side. That's the close side of the field. Cleghorn fighting his way up into a pile of blockers as he goes down after a gain of 3 yards directly on the midfield stripe at the 50.
Looks like we got Dax Edwards back this week after getting hurt last week and had a true freshman backup come in. Did a great job, but Dax, glad to have him back.
Yeah, I agree. Layton looked good, but Overby obviously know Dax Edwards, and after this snap, we'll get to know the offense of Lafayette. Snap is given to the left side. Tailback fights his way along the outside hip of the left tackle for a gain of 4 yards. 3rd down and 4 as they are into enemy territory. The Wolverines defense pushed back behind their own 50-yard line. Home crowd advantage, as you can hear. They are pumping the defense chant into the stadium and trying to fire up the Wolverine crowd at Magic Morgan Stadium. Ethan Thompson has installed that spread wing tee the Ramblers are running out of it. 3rd and 4, they're just over the midfield stripe. Here's the give directly up the gut. Big guy plows forward for 2 yards, then shoved backwards. Nowhere to go against a swarm of Burgundy in Trenton.
There was no hole for him to run through right there. I think they brought everybody from Dade County in on that play.
I agree. That was a great job defensively, swarming the tackle box. They saw that coming even with the trickeration. Offense for the Ramblers, the big guys up front are McClure, Patton, Rapier, Bradley, and Sane. The receivers, Centellin, Williams. Tight end is Rayburn. The running backs, Cleghorn, Harris, usually splitting carries, and Edwards back at quarterback this week for the Lafayette Ramblers, as they have decided to take that offense off of the field, of course, as soon as I introduce them, and they're punting it away on 4th and 2. Looks like a fake. Coming to the close sideline, it's Javen Williams, 45, right near the line to gain. It couldn't be closer as he's caught and driven backwards. I think that might be a couple of feet short, Butterbean.
Yeah, it looks like about a foot. Man, that was a good try, though.
Turnover on downs is the initial call, and indeed the white cap referee says yes, this one is going the other way. So it is 1st and 10 for the Wolverines of Dade County as they will drive right to left from their own 44-yard line. And we didn't get a chance to meet the defense of the Ramblers last time around, so let's make ourselves acquainted with Lafayette's high school's defense. Up front, it's the big guys, Patton, Logan, McClure, and Bradley. The linebackers are Huggins, Inglis, Franks. Defensive backs, Ridley, Torbett, Cleghorn, and Arthur. Here's the give to the far side. Outside hip of the right tackle, and this one goes for a nice gain. 1st down yardage for Dade County and the Wolverines. They might spot him a foot shy. What do you think?
Yeah, it's about a foot. Well, nope, they give it to him.
1st and 10, Dade County Really nice gain to start the drive for this offense. Win Garmony, the sophomore. Trips left for him. That's the close side for us in the press box as the Wolverines are working right to left. From the 46-yard line, and this is blown dead before Garmony can toss it away. I like what was coming together there. He had the senior Nate Hurst on the close side of the field, connected with him, and it's blown dead before he can get to work.
And they had the numbers. They had 3 wide receivers with only 2 corners over here. They snuck that guy out of the backfield and put him down there in that little slot position.
First and 15 coming up for the Wolverines.
It'll be 1st and 15 for Dade County High School as they're going to move him back a couple of yards. Football will be just behind midfield. Dade County High School at their own 49-yard line. So far, no offensive production from these two sides. It's been really stale and flat to start. Win Garmony in the shotgun. He's got trips right this time. That's the far side. Low snap. Garmony picks it up off the grass. He's in trouble and sacked by the Ramblers of LaFayette High School.
By number 52, big sack.
Chased down for behind as he tries to escape and gang tackled. Leading the way, Patton is in there. Huggins in there as well, and nowhere to go for Garmony. It is now 2nd down and a country mile for the Wolverines. The football back on their own 40-yard line.
Huggins looks like he was shot out of a cannon coming out from that linebacker's position.
And a timeout on the field and a wise decision to take one, I think. We'll take one as well. Scoreless as we're just getting started. 7:36 to play in the first from Trenton, Georgia.
Cleghorn open field tackle, he's probably the best one we have open field tackling. Drops his hips, fires right through, hits low.
Cleghorn was 2nd team defense for AAA Region 7 in the 2024 season, back with a vengeance for the Ramblers as a senior. From right to left, 3rd and long. Garmony takes the snap, throws to the far side, and this is into the hands of his intended target for a massive gain. 12 yards for the Wolverines as Cash Christensen hauls it in, the junior. It's his 3rd catch of the season.
This right here is going to be a very, very crucial 4th down right here. This would what we would call the momentum swing.
It's 4th down and about 4 from the far hash marks. The Wolverines are working right to left. Win Garmony is in the shotgun. He's got a tailback alongside him and 2 receivers split out wide. Georgia 93.7 AM 1590. Gabriel Schrei, Sean Butterbean Green, prep football on the airwaves. 6:14 and scoreless in our first quarter. Dade County High School from the 40-yard line of LaFayette. Garmony takes the snap. There's the give to the left side. Great blocking by the left tackle. Is it enough? Reaching to get the first down. They're down to the 36-yard line, very close to the line to gain, and they will move the chains in Trenton, Georgia.
That right there was a crucial 4th down. I mean, they went 15 yards in 2 plays, or almost 20 yards in 2 plays.
Big time for the Wolverines of Dade County, looking to keep this drive going. A score first would be huge 5:45 to play in our first quarter. Check down pass to the close side, and Nate rolls over a would-be tackler as he's gang tackled after a gain of 4. Second down and medium as the football down to the 33 of LaFayette.
Ball on the rim or 33-yard line. 5:30 remaining in the first quarter.
Dade County. Here's the give to the outside hip of the left tackle. Coming to the close sideline goes our tailback, and he is wrapped and stopped. Cannon Womack, the junior, a nice carry, only gets 3, maybe 4 yards as they're going to spot him at the 30-yard line of Lafayette, and he still needs a long 4 yards to move the chains for Dade County.
I tell you, Dade County's got a lot of moving parts to their offense. There was guys moving around, hitting people that normally you don't see.
There's the snap, give to the inside, rolling forward, and it's enough to move the chains. Right between the guard and center, easily plowing distance forward. Hardline and Shavers move that defensive line and create enough space. They part the sea to move the chains for Dade County High School. It's 1st and 10 down just outside of the red zone.
I tell you, Dade County, they're hitting their holes, and we don't have nobody there. That's how they're getting most of their yardage right now.
Football is down to the 25-yard line of Lafayette High School. Dade County's Wolverines working right to left. From the close hash mark, Scarmany fakes the give and capes it himself and takes a big shot from Huggins. Huggins has had an incredible start to the year for Lafayette High School. It feels like he can do no wrong. Andrew enters this week already up to 22 tackles, 14 solo, a couple of tackles for loss, a real menace and a big contributor.
Yeah, he was a great pickup that moved into Lafayette this past year. And with that tornado going through Chattanooga, tore up his school, and so he was moved to Lafayette, and he's been a great asset at our linebackers.
Garmery to the left side on the give, and this is a gain of a couple, just shy of the 20. At the 21-yard line, Cannon is dragged down, so it is 3rd down and a long medium, needing about 6 yards to move the chains. Third down. 2:48 to play in our first quarter. Check down pass to the far side. Cuts around one defender. Slides off a tackle and dives forward to move the chains. 1st and 10 for Dade County's Wolverines into the red zone.
He was bouncing around there like a pinball machine.
That was a great carry. Catch and run. That's the other Garmany. H. Garmany gets a hold of the ball. Already over 200 yards this season between catches and carrying the football. This time he just makes a couple of moves and gets the yardage he needs. W. Garmany takes the snap and throws it for some nice short yardage. Makes it 2nd and medium down inside of the 10-yard line of the Ramblers. And Dade County threatening to score with 2:12 to play in our first quarter.
And that quarterback had some pressure on him. You had Huggins about to be hanging right on his back, and he got that ball out right in time.
Garmany, Womack alongside him. That's where the ball will go. Up the middle, and end over end he goes as he's hit high and low by the linebacking core of the Ramblers. Nice job getting to the ball by Lafayette High School's Ramblers. But it makes it 1st and goal for the Dade County Wolverines, who are threatening to punch this home.
Looks like the Ramblers defense has got their heavy package out there. Try to do a goal stand right here.
Here's the snap. Garman, he picks it up. It's low. He's going to take it himself to the right side, reaching for the end zone, and he doesn't get there. Stopped at the 2-yard line at 2nd and goal. They go from close to the near side hash marks towards the far side before Dade County is stopped, and they're just 6 feet from reaching the end zone with 70 seconds to play in our first quarter. Dade County winless this season. They've only scored a pair of touchdowns. 2nd and goal. Here's the give on the end around to the close side. Big man pushing his way for the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown! Dade County Wolverines, with 44 seconds to play in our first quarter, are on the board first, 6-0. Nice start to the day at home for Dade County High School's Wolverines. Getting out in front early. They needed that momentum. They've yet to win a game this season. And the early score is going to be huge in this one. It could impact the outcome. Now for the point after try. Snap is good. Hold is good. This one up away and between the uprights, as it is going to be 7-0. Dade County's Wolverines out ahead on their home field. It's 7-0 in Trenton, Georgia, as the Wolverines of Dade County High have jumped out to an early lead, 44 seconds to play. Still in this first quarter, and it's 7-0 after a nice touchdown.
So now we're going to get to see if we can do a redemption right here with 44.8 seconds left in the first quarter. It'd be nice to have a run back right here. We got the speed back there to do it. Little pooch kick. And Cleghorn fielded it and got about 3-4 yards off the run. So the ball will be placed on the 27-yard line. Get them, get the guys out here on offense and see if they can't get something going right here. Try to get their pep in their step and get some yardage right here.
7-0. Here's the give to the left side. Great block at the line of scrimmage as Javen Williams knifes his way through would-be defenders and is dragged down.
Looks like an 11-yard carry right there by Javen. I tell you, he can dice through anything. He took it right through the 2-hole and was just cutting back and forth and made it 11 yards. Great run.
1st and 10 now. Here's the give to the right side. Trapped behind the line of scrimmage and knocked backwards by a swarm of Dade County Wolverines. That's why it's 7-0. 5 seconds to go in our first quarter, and we are headed back to the break. We'll see you in just a moment with more prep football in Trenton, Georgia.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action, we've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
They are out ahead after that nice touchdown, 7-0. The Ramblers looking to respond on the road. They've got the football back after a couple of slow drives to start the game. Now it feels like we're due for some action in this second quarter.
Second and 10 to start the second quarter.
Yeah, Dade County, it didn't phase them being that, second and 25, and they got that first down, and then they just finished the drive.
Here's the give right up inside, and Lynch is able to drive his way forward for a gain of 5 yards. Makes it 3rd down and medium as the football goes right up the gut to the 44-yard line. Still needing a long 5 as we've got a player slow to rise. And so as medical staff takes a moment to check on him, we will step aside and return again in a moment. 7-0 as we enter the second quarter. Dade County out in front.
It's time. Oh, terrific.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
Yes, he has. And that little sweep play that they do with him, he just picks up speed and time he gets to the line. He's already done. Looked like there was a flag on the play at that particular point in time.
There is a flag on the play that is going to push the Ramblers backwards after a nice gain by Williams. And that one goes against the Ramblers indeed, as our Whitecap is going to push them all the way back to the 40-yard line of their own side of the field. They had crossed over the midfield stripe and made it a 1st and 10. Now they're going to have to do all that again as it's 3rd and long for LaFayette.
And he only had one guy to beat. If we wouldn't have picked up a flag and he could have got a good block on that last guy, he would have been to the house because they had blew past everybody else.
Third down and long, needing a long 8. From right to left go the Ramblers, and another whistle before they can get the play rolling.
That was a timeout.
Timeout on the field taken by Ethan Thompson and Lafayette High School's Ramblers. So as they take a timeout, we will as well. It is 7-0 Wolverines in Trenton, Georgia.
worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mama?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
I'm telling you, I didn't see it. We're going to have to catch that one in film. LaFayette comes out of the timeout, gets to the line of scrimmage, and throws it immediately over the top. It's caught for a big gain. 1st and 10 down deep into enemy territory as we are moving quickly. Hang on, buckle your seatbelt. Cleghorn, give to the right side, over the 20, and he's trapped and dropped after a gain of 4. It'll make 2nd down much more manageable with 10.5 to play in our first half between these two sides.
2nd and 6 coming up for the Ramblers.
I tell you, this little Dade County defense, they got some pop in them. And they don't back down. But that was a good run by Bryson.
Cleghorn is at wing back on the close side. Dax Edwards, a tailback behind him. Edwards hands it to the left. Walden pushes his way up inside, driving his legs very close to the line to gain as it's going to be 3rd and short down in the red zone over the 15 to the 14-yard line of the Wolverines as Lafayette threatening to score with 9:50 to play in our first half.
And at this point in time, if they can just get a first down, get everything working, get some confidence in behind them, I think this is going to be a barn burner like we called at the very beginning.
Edwards under center. Dax on 3rd and 2. From the far hash marks, working right to left. Fakes the give to Tuscan Walden. Edwards keeps it himself, has a lead blocker. 1st down and more as he's driven backwards. He'll put the ball all the way to the 9-yard line, so it's 1st and goal for the Ramblers of Lafayette with 9:12 to play in our first half.
You know, that was just a textbook run by Dax, too. I mean, got right behind his blockers and stayed behind them. He didn't try to outrun them. He just stayed right behind them and made the first down.
Really nice looking carry by Edwards as the Ramblers make it 1st and goal down inside of the 10-yard line of the Wolverines of Dade County. They trail 7-0 to Dade County. Snapped, given inside, running the spin move and nowhere to go for Cleghorn, who comes from the wingback spot and takes the give.
2nd and goal from the Wolverines 6-yard line.
Gained just a couple of yards.
Here we are up to the line. Let's go, boys, right here.
2nd and goal for the Ramblers from the 6-yard line of Dade County. Man in motion. There's the give to the left. Big guy. It's a fake. Tossed over the top, and Williams drops it in the end zone. Had the touchdown. He was double covered, draped all over him. A pair of defensive backs, and Cash Christensen is the one who's able to disrupt that and bring up 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line with 8 minutes and 7 seconds to play in our first half.
And he could have actually handed that ball off right there because number 9 went through untouched.
This first half has flown by. 8 minutes, 7 seconds to play. It's 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. The Wolverines are trying to stop the Ramblers with their backs up against their own end zone. Edwards from under center. There's the give inside, and Lynch goes nowhere. He tripped behind the line of scrimmage and is swarmed up front. Windsor is on top of him immediately, followed by big number 58, Jet Shavers.
Looks like we're kicking a field goal. The old grass monster grabbed his feet and knocked him down right there at the line of scrimmage.
Kick unit is on. Harrison Gilstrap, the junior, to deliver the kick. Attempting a field goal. This will be from 16 yards. Snap is good, hold is good. Field goal up away. This one sails through the uprights to make it a 4-point game in Trenton, Georgia, as the Ramblers get the field goal back. 7-3, the Wolverines lead with 7:14 to play still in our first half. We'll break with these two sides and return with more prep football in just a moment from Dade County. In this one, as the Ramblers able to get a field goal back, make it a 4-point game. They're going to boot this away. Plenty of time for a big, long drive from the Wolverines here.
Yes, hopefully they'll be starting on their 20. Maybe he can kick it through the end zone this time.
Gilstrap, who just knocked through a field goal from 16 yards out for the place kick.
And they've got 3 guys back there to run it back.
3 returners back deep indeed for the Wolverines. Gilstrap, the onside, rattles by, and this one's still loose as the Wolverines slide onto it between their own 35 and 40. A good recovery, staying with the ball and staying calm in the face of the Rambler kick team.
And the bad part about it is LaFayette touched it. It just ricocheted off his hands, and the Wolverines picked it up. That would have been a great.
They're going to spot the ball on the close hash marks. Dade County will work from left to right on this drive. Football resting just behind their own 40-yard line, so they'll need to go about 62 yards if they want to score.
Well, they're changing the placement for some reason.
Jeff Poston, head coach, his 6th year at the helm. Over 25 wins as the head of this program now. He feels this roster is young, has some development to do, and experience this season, but he told the media at the beginning of the year, hey, they're fighting, they're growing, they're going to continue to grow all year long.
So it looked like the ball was trying to go out of bounds, and we swatted it back in play, and that caused a flag. We need a turnover right here. We need to get a fumble and try to get 7 before halftime.
They've moved the football. I'm not sure where they're going to put the football. They've moved it a couple of times.
It's supposed to be on the 46.
You know, I've said it once, I'll say it 100 times. I'm a big fan of taking your time and making sure you get the spot right, you get the call right, you get things right. And that's what this officiating crew is doing. They're getting it right. 6:31 on the game clock in a 4-point game, 7-3. Give these guys a second to get this right, and that's exactly what they're going to do. The football spotted at the 47-yard line of the Wolverines side of the field as they will drive from left to right with prime field position, just 53 yards from the end zone with 6.5 to play in our first half, and they lead by 4. Garmany from in the shotgun and blown dead immediately by our Whitecap.
Something's wrong with the clock. Should have 6:35 on it. 6:31. 6:31 left in the second quarter. Dade County is just right at almost the half field marker. Be nice for LaFayette to get a fumble right here. And we've got the defensive people to do it.
LaFayette's got a great defensive lineup. Hagan English, Andrew Huggins, Logan, McClure, Bradley. You look at the backs. Cleghorn, Torbett, Ridley, really coming into their own early in the year. 7-3, 4-point game. Dade County ready to run a play from their own 48-yard line. From left to right go the Wolverines on the far hash marks. Garmany in the shotgun, tosses a laser over the middle, and it's knocked away by the Ramblers of Lafayette. A good-looking pass intended for Cash Christensen goes through his hands. He's disrupted by a pair of defensive backs that Lafayette's got out there. Really good look for Torbett, who is all over him. Torbett gets help from the Mike linebacker, Hagan English, as well.
Oh, yes. They had about 3 people around him right there.
Wolverines will try again. It's now 2nd and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Dade County High School in the lead. Here's the snap. Garmany tosses this. It's complete. Just outside of the hash marks on the close side, the Wolverines man is dragged down just shy of the line to gain. They're moving him forward now, and that could move the sticks. Yes, they'll make that a 1st and 10 as Harley Russell is able to drag that just over the line to gain.
That was a very gracious spot.
Ball on the Rambler 42-yard line. 6 minutes remaining in the half.
And just to let the people out there know, if you're not getting to see the game, it ain't that Lafayette's defense ain't hitting. Dade County is just running right where we're not.
Wolverines 1st and 10 from enemy territory. Just behind the 40 at the 42. The handoff to the close side and the give creates no space. I like the look. I like trying to draw Lafayette out of position there, but Womack has nowhere to go. He can't stick that up inside. He just keeps trying to string the play out to the close side, and he's trapped and sent out. 2nd and long. 5.5 to play in our first half in a 4-point game.
I mean, the defensive coach has to be, happy with Lafayette. I mean, all 11 guys are going to the ball. I know it ain't showing it on the scoreboard.
Garmany, a check down pass to the left is incomplete, in and out of the hands of his intended target, H. Garmany.
3rd and 11 coming up for the Wolverines.
And I tell you, we've got some fast corners and fast free safeties, and our linebackers are fast. But the one thing I like seeing is we got fast linemen. I mean, they're running down the line, making plays.
3rd down and long for the offense of the Wolverines. Garmany in the shotgun. Working left to right, 5 minutes to play in the first half. Win Garmany in trouble, evades a would-be sack. Tossed from the midfield stripe deep down the close sideline. And the flag, pass interference thrown against the Ramblers down inside of the 10. And I think that's a worthwhile decision by the Rambler defensive back there to go ahead and grab at Cash Christensen because you're risking a wide-open touchdown.
But really, the flag shouldn't have been thrown. Both of them was grabbing, but the last person gets caught, gets thrown.
So the football will be way downfield. They're going to move him halfway to the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 from just over the 30-yard line at the 28 of the Ramblers. Garman takes the snap, fakes the give, check down to the left side from the far sideline. He drives forward for a gain of 7 yards, right down the hash marks before he's swarmed by the linebackers of the Ramblers and dropped. 4:45 to play in this first half, and the Wolverines are looking for a score that would make this a really difficult game to win for Lafayette High School. With the amount of time we've seen these two eat up running this offense, the way this first half has gone, the Ramblers cannot allow to afford Dade County to score here. Check down pass to the close side. No whistle, scooped, and now blown dead by our official. For a moment, looked like a live ball in the hands of Bryson Cleghorn, who would have been free 70 yards to the house. Instead, incomplete pass.
3rd and 3 coming up for the Wolverines.
That was close.
I agree.
That looked like a backwards pass. I mean, that was close.
Instead, it's 3rd down and short. The football is at the 21-yard line of the Ramblers. 4:15 to play in our first half. In a 4-point game, 7-3. The Wolverines lead, and they're looking to extend it as they're just outside of the red zone. Garmany sends a big guy into motion. There's the give, and tackled down immediately for a loss by the Ramblers, screaming into the backfield. What a hit, what a play.
That was well read by that outside linebacker.
Hagan English screams into the backfield and gets it done for Lafayette High School. Womack is just unable to get away.
You know, they say football is...
Somebody thought we were the public address team.
They say football is a game of inches. We was about an inch away from a scoop and 6 points.
It's 4th down and medium for the Wolverines, who are trying to keep this drive alive on the edge of the red zone. Tossed for the sideline, incomplete, no flags. And a turnover on downs, so the Ramblers of Lafayette, big-time defensive stand.
Yes, it was.
I'll tell you, we heard before the game a couple of folks from Dade County and the officials saying, hey, I think Ethan Thompson has something going on in Lafayette, Georgia. And hey, Butterbean, I get around, man. I do a lot of different sports. I've met a lot of coaches in my life and in my career. You see a lot of the same personality types, and you know, A, who cares about kids when you're covering prep sports. You learn who those people are, and you learn who winners are. And Ethan Thompson is both of those things. He cares about this program. He cares about Lafayette, Georgia, and the kids that play on the team. And I see a winning coach in that guy. I like this wing thing he's doing.
Yeah, and it was something to wrap your heads around whenever, anything that's new, people want to try to sit down and look at it a little bit different and everything, but I think for the players that we have, they're actually doing a very good job with it.
2nd and long, football right between the hash marks, way back on the 25-yard line of Lafayette. They've got the football working right to left with just under 3 minutes to play in this first half. The Ramblers trail by 4. Gabe Schrei, Sean Butterbean Green, our big simulcast you can watch online, SESNsports.com, all of our platforms, Twitch, YouTube, you name it. NSBN is carrying the game tonight as well, NSBNsports.com. And, of course, we're on the radio, Georgia 93.7 AM 1590. WQCH. Give right up the gut for about 5 yards to the Ramblers as he tumbles forward to the 30. But to stay with that offensive discussion, Butterbean, I'm a big fan of this wing. I like the way he's spreading guys out. I've seen it, but I've never seen it run so closely, right? I'm here with the program every week. I'm seeing these plays over and over again. I like it. You are the head coach of the middle school feeder program of this football team, right? Tell me a little bit about your thoughts about the offense. Are you running it to some degree?
Well, Coach Williams at Saddle Ridge, he has brought in kind of like a 2.0 type deal, and Sean Cawthorn is running that offense. And we kind of almost run the same stuff as the high school, but we just break it down a little bit different for our middle school to understand, because there is a lot of moving variables in a wing team. Everybody has a position. Like normal, you make a play and it's just your basically your speedsters. Well, in a wing tee, your offensive linemen have to go certain spots with certain plays and everything. So there's a lot to it, and these kids have picked it up very fast.
Edwards on 1st and 10. Tosses a howitzer to the far sideline, and it's incomplete. Well, I'll tell you, that's a bad pass, and there's a lot of air under it. And that's what people are going to remember about that play. But I will remember Porter Centel coming back to the ball, to the defensive back, and becoming one himself and knocking it out of the hands of the receiver. That would have been an INT.
Yes, that was a smart play by him coming back. It was underthrown by about a yard. And Dade County's number 13, he was reading it pretty well. But Centel, he did make a good play on it.
And Nate Hurst does a great job of getting under the ball, and Centel punches it out. 2nd and 10 for the Ramblers, who give it to the close side, outside hip of the left tackle. And the big guy is dragged down right away. A nice, furious little carry. Can't buy too much space. He's dragged down after a short gain. And so the Ramblers need about 7 yards to move the chains with 70 seconds to play in our first half in a 4-point game. The football is on the close hash marks of the 37-yard line as the Ramblers work right to left.
I tell you, number 34 for LaFayette, I got to coach him last year or 2 years ago. He is one of the funniest players to get to coach. He's coachable. He's quick.
Edwards.
Run it, Dax.
Off of the snap. He's got a lot of room. Midfield stripe, 40, and steps out. A big gain for the Ramblers down the close sideline. Almost 30 yards on offense. The clock stops. 41 seconds to play in our first half as Dax Edwards shows off the wheels in Trenton, Georgia.
He had everybody looking right, and there wasn't nothing there, and he tucked it and ran left, and it looked like a runway he was running down.
In a 4-point game, 41 seconds left in our first half. The Ramblers of the football after a huge gain by Dax Edwards on the quarterback scramble. From the 37-yard line of the Wolverines, pitched right side, stringing it out towards the sidelines. Williams slips one and tackled down at the line of scrimmage. He can go nowhere.
No gain on the play. 30 seconds remain in the half. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Clock stopped, 30.1 seconds to go in our first half.
Timeout on the field.
And a timeout taken on the field as these two sides will head to the sideline. We'll keep it right here. We know you got a long halftime break in store and talk about what to expect next. This one is coming close down to the sideline. Butterbean, are you worried if you're the Wolverines here? Or do you have enough time and space? You're far enough away from the end zone. There's nothing to worry about yet.
With Dax Edwards' arm, yeah, I would be worried. I mean, he can throw. Another thing, I mean, with our speed, we can make up that many yardage one play. If everybody just goes off and fires off the ball right here, and we get it in the right hand of the right runner, we've got the speed back there to get there. But there again, we've also got the speed to catch it too. So we've got a little two-edged sword if everything comes together.
LaFayette trailing by 4 with the ball, driving right to left from the 27-yard line, 38, excuse me. Here's the snap. 2nd and 10. Edwards rolling all around the shotgun, tosses it downfield, and it's caught on the sideline on the far side. 1st and 10 Ramblers on a huge gain, 16 yards, 21.9 seconds to play in our first half as they rush to the football.
16 yards in 8 seconds ain't bad. I'll take him odds all day long.
Play call is in for the Ramblers of Lafayette. Football is down to the 21-yard line as LHS is threatening the red zone.
Looks like we've got a timeout, Dade County.
I think that's a great play call by Dade County to take the timeout, try and ice a red-hot Rambler offense who was rushing to the end of the field. They say, okay, we've got to stop this 2-minute drill. We've just got to hold them long enough to get to whiteboard time and come up with a new strategy. Obviously, you know, if the game ends now, you win. You've done a great job in this first half of containing LaFayette, taking advantage of how you can burn the clock. Now you have to contend with this 2-minute drill. Is there some special trick to punch the brakes here?
You gotta stop them in the backfield. I mean, that quarterback, he's not throwing it far, but he's throwing it to guys that are getting open to catch it, and it's just, and then they'll do a run play in there, and it just eats the clock. So now you're fighting against two variables right here. You're fighting against the team and the clock.
21 seconds. 1st and 10, Ramblers. One receiver split out wide. Williams in motion, rolling close sideline. Edwards wants to run at the 25, tosses a howitzer for the back of the end zone. Bobbled. This one is caught. Touchdown.
Great catch right there. Had two guys draping off of him. Great catch by Santel Porter.
Touchdown, Lafayette High School Ramblers. And so Lafayette jumps out into the lead with seconds to play in this first half with an incredible score. Now for the point after try. This one sails up, away, and through the uprights. And the Ramblers are in the lead with 11 seconds to play in this first half. It's 10-7 Lafayette High School.
And that is a momentum change right there. It's always great to go into halftime up. But like you said, got to get on the whiteboard, look to see where we're struggling at, and get it fixed.
What a touchdown for the Lafayette High School Ramblers to the back of the end zone.
And they went all that way on the arm of Dax Edwards. 2 plays, about 20 seconds that they ran that 2 plays in. And went 40 yards. Not bad.
Yeah, Edwards looks really, really good on that 2-minute drill drive, and now they just have to play a little bit of contain D. Let the safeties run back deep on this one.
Yeah, this would be your time that if your kicker could put it around the 5-yard line and stop it, would be awesome. Or at least around the 10. We don't need no run back right here.
Gilstrap to send us back underway with the kickoff. Booted away from right to left, sailing downfield. This one pinballs and rolls into the end zone for the touchback with 11 1/10 of a second on the clock. In a 3-point game, Ramblers leading 10-7 at Dade County High School's Magic Morgan.
Will be Wolverine ball, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 11 seconds remaining.
I do have to give a shout out to that return guy. A lot of times as high school kids, coaches tell them, put your heels on the 10-yard line, anything over the head, let it go. And a lot of times they want to go back there and try to be heroes. But he actually stood there and took to his training, because if he would have fumbled that hard bounce on the 5-yard line.
1st and 10, 11 seconds to play in the half, and a timeout taken by Lafayette High School's Ramblers as they want a second to talk about this before we see what's in the bag of tricks for Dade County's Wolverines. I mean, do you, if you're Dade County here, you just take a knee and go to the half, or do you throw a bomb? Clearly the Ramblers are convinced they're going to throw something deep.
I think they're going to throw it out to the outside. That's what they've been doing. That little roll that the quarterback does, a little handoff fake, and rolls out and just throws it about 20 yards downfield. But now I'm looking, there's 2 quarterbacks in the game right now, so it could be a handoff to a number 1 right there. Was playing quarterback for a little bit in the first quarter, and then he's went back out to wide receiver. So I don't think they're going to nail it. I think they're going to try a little trick play right here and see if they can't catch us on our heels.
And taking a knee, this will send us to the halftime break between these two sides. 10-7, the lead is in the hands of the Lafayette High School Ramblers. on the campus of Dade County High School after one half of play. Really, really exciting first half. In 30 seconds, Butterbean, what did you think of that first half of action?
I think it was high intense, but there's a lot more that they need to work on as defensive-wise and offensive-wise. We just need to clean up things and get it flowing a little bit better.
2 quarters gone, 10-7. The Ramblers lead Dade County.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that. Got him and stays fair. Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we bring it to you. It's like that.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Quincy, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Quessy.
His name is Quincy. The crowd goes wild.
Hey, Quincy.
Quincy! Your son's fantasies are going to destroy my house.
Spin move! Quincy, take the snap! Hike! Here comes Fred Warner!
I'm open!
He's got Jefferson!
Alright!
Hit the gritty?
Nah, hit the Quincy!
Where is that boy going?
Nobody was little
Oh no!
Bring it, little man.
Cam Jordan!
I'll see you tomorrow, Quincy!
Quincy's in trouble!
I got you.
He pitches into Saquon! No! My ball!
That's on you, bro. Besides, I'm not even real.
Is this your ball? What's your name?
Quincy.
Quincy. I'm OC. I know that look. I know that dream. I had the same one. See, Quincy, doesn't have to be a dream anymore. Doesn't matter where you're born, as long as you're born to play.
Just making sure you were real.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Mental health plays a massive role in professional soccer and in sports in general. We're all here to support each other. We're all here to help each other, and you never know what somebody is going through, whether it's on the field or off the field. For me, mental health plays a huge role when it comes to goalkeeping because a lot of times the game is not near me and not near the goalkeeper, and it's important that I stay calm and stay ready and stay connected to the team even when the play is not by me.
Once upon a time, there was a girl with golden locks. You know what? Maybe it was like a rugged, woodsy dude. Yeah. The beds were too hard, the chairs were too soft, the porridge was too... This Goldilocks wanted something tastier.
Those look just right.
First, he drove the Ram 2500 Rebel to pick up some dinner. Too hot! Pow! Some really big dinner.
Tastes like chicken.
Next, he took the Ram Charger deep into the woods to flex his artistic muscles.
That was the village tree.
Then, completely abandoning the narrative, he fired up the Ram RHO for a little joyride.
Time to jump a volcano.
This is my story.
But yeah, the bears were there. And they all lived happily ever after. Sorta.
Advertising trucks.
Let me tell you life's thirsty.
I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't. Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
I'm Mauricio Cuevas, defender for the LA Galaxy. The best performance requires the best training. That's why we trust AstroTurf. AstroTurf delivers unparalleled ability, safety, and playability, ensuring every match and session of training is fast and exciting. As a proud partner of the LA Galaxy, AstroTurf continues to provide world-class surfaces, fueling the future of the game.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that the big homie needs help too. You can't just rebound from everything. I know you've been grinding.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. I wonder why we waited so long. I'm not wondering anymore. Love, your mind. Let's see how far we can go.
It's time.
Oh, terrific.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that. Line, got him and stays fair. Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we bring it to you. It's like that.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Quincy, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Quessy.
man. Waste. The crowd goes wild.
Hey, Kwesi! Kwesi! Your son's fantasies are going to destroy my house.
Spin move. Kwesi, take the snap. Hike. Here comes Fred Warner.
I'm open.
He's got Jefferson.
Hit the gritty?
Nah, hit the Kwesi.
Where is that boy going?
Nobody was little
Oh no!
Bring it, little man.
Cam Jordan.
I see them all, Kwesi.
Kwesi is in trouble.
I got you.
He pitches into Saquon. No! My ball!
That's on you, bro. Besides, I'm not even real.
Is this your ball? What's your name?
Kwesi.
Kwesi. I'm OC. I know that look. I know that dream. I had the same one. See, Kwesi, doesn't have to be a dream anymore. Doesn't matter where you're born, as long as you're born to play.
Just making sure you were real.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Mental health plays a massive role in professional soccer and in sports in general. We're all here to support each other. We're all here to help each other, and you never know what somebody is going through, whether it's on the field or off the field. For me, mental health plays a huge role when it comes to goalkeeping because a lot of times the game is not near me and not near the goalkeeper, and it's important that I stay calm and stay ready and stay connected to the team even when the play is not by me.
Once upon a time, there was a girl with golden locks. You know what? Maybe it was like a rugged, woodsy dude. Yeah. The beds were too hard, the chairs were too soft, the porridge was too... This Goldilocks wanted something tastier.
Those look just right.
First, he drove the Ram 2500 Rebel to pick up some dinner. Some really big dinner.
Tastes like chicken.
Next, he took the Ram Charger deep into the woods to flex his artistic muscles.
That was the village tree.
Then, completely abandoning the narrative, he fired up the Ram RHO for a little joyride.
Time to jump a volcano.
This is my story.
But yeah, the bears were there. And they all lived happily ever after. Sorta.
An exciting first half of play between these two as we're about ready for our second half of action. Gabriel Schreis, Sean Butterbean Green. It's 10-7 after 2 quarters of play between these two. And what a first half it was. The Wolverines scored first. The Ramblers were able to respond rather quickly with a field goal. It made it a 4-point game. It looked like Dade County was going to drive down the field and score and take a big 2-score advantage, 2-possession lead, but they were unable to get it all the way down. The turnover, and the Ramblers capitalized on that as they took the football, and with 3 minutes to play in the first half, they go the distance of the field, punch it in, and take a 3-point lead into the locker room. I mean, what are your thoughts on what that means for the second half? They take that lead into the locker room. Is that a huge momentum boost, or does it not really matter?
Oh yeah. I mean, anytime that you can go in the 2-minute drill and you score off of it, I mean, that's always a momentum change. And we saw quite a bit of momentum changes from both teams. Dade County had one where they was 2nd and 25 and got a first down, and LaFayette got a stop on defense and ran a 2-minute. I mean, there was a lot of great key plays in that first half.
And we're ready for kickoff as this one will go from left to right. The Wolverines boot this back to the Ramblers. Ramblers field this from right to left they go. Football back near the 20, across the 25, down towards the 30. And he's off after a nice little return to start this drive for Lafayette High School.
I'll tell you, we got to give a big shout out to Dade County. I mean, this is a nice place that they got us set up at. We've actually got windows that we can see out of.
We've got windows we can see out of. More to come on that. That's a good point.
Yes.
Here's the give for the Ramblers right up inside, and the dive play goes nowhere. He got about 2 yards before getting trapped and is driven backwards.
We got to get back to where we was at, running to the edges right now. Dade County's got, looks like they got 35 people in the middle of the field right now.
Jaden Simpson playing at left tackle for the Ramblers. Centel, the lone receiver, split out wide. Here's the snap. Edwards wants to throw from the shotgun, distributes to the close side, caught on the 35, spin move. Williams drives his way towards the 40 and tackled down after a nice gain of about 4 yards to the 39-yard line of Lafayette, but they still have a long way to go if they want to move the chains.
I didn't even get to see him even come out. I thought he was still behind the line blocking, but he etched his way through for a nice little pickup right there.
Porter Centel will carry in the play for the Ramblers. The football is on their 39-yard line on the close hash marks as they are working right to left. They need about 3 yards to move the chains and keep the drive alive. 90 seconds gone in our third quarter. Lafayette leads by 3, 10-7. Williams in motion. Returns. Again. Give to the right side. Walden loses a helmet, and this one is enough to move the chains. A 4-yard gain. 1st and 10. The helmet came out on the back end of the play. One of the guards lost his helmet. It was Elijah Rapier, and I thought it was the football, Butterbean. I saw that roll across the backfield.
I did too, and I'm like, then I saw it was a helmet, and I'm like, I was hoping and praying to the good Lord that there wasn't no head in it.
10-7. Ramblers move the chains and keep the drive alive to open this second half. 1st and 10, moving right to left. Ramblers have the football at the 43-yard line of their own side of the field. Edwards drops back, rolling to the far sideline, tosses a bomb down the sideline to Centel.
Oh, what a catch.
He caught the ball, but he's out of play. Air Jordan, he gets up there and gets a hold of it. but just can't get his feet in bounds. What effort.
He was a whole arm above everybody.
That was incredible. Really good physicality. He gets about 4 foot in the air.
Wasn't that bad of a throw off a back foot by Dax.
2nd and 10 again from the 43-yard line of their own side of the field. It's the Ramblers. 9:43 to play in this third quarter. Edwards fakes the give. A pitch play to the close side. Oh, baby. Big man rumbles for 2 yards. That is a hard-fought 2 yards for Lafayette High School.
Nice play right there by Bryson Pence. A little shaking up on that one, trying to shake it off.
And the home crowd being fired up by the public address announcer. It's 3rd down and long for Lafayette High School. The football right on top of the 45-yard line. They need to get over the midfield stripe to the opposing 48 to move the chains.
I believe we can do it right here with this play.
Centel will split out wide to the far side. That's the right for Dax Edwards, who is under center. Tackle box is loaded up. 3rd and long. Snap. Edwards rolling far side, looking downfield, wants to throw. Tosses a rainbow ball deep. That's all defensive backs, and it's batted down by his intended receiver. Great play. Deep downfield, the receiver becomes the DB and knocks it to the turf. That is a clutch bailout by Edwards' intended target.
I think it was Landon Rayburn, wasn't it? Number 25.
Punt unit is on for Lafayette High School, led by Williams. Number 5 has come into his own carrying the football. He has been a menace on the ground. 8:40 to play in this third quarter. Ramblers lead by 3, 10-7 as they'll punt it away. Set
nice
from
punt.
the 40. That is a great punt. Takes a Rambler-friendly bounce at the 20 inside of the
Keep
15. Rolling towards the 10, and Lafayette lets it go all the way to the 12-yard line. And so taking over, it'll be an 88-yard distance to drive to the end zone if the Wolverines want to get back on top.
That was a good punt right there. Nice roll. But he did have some heat on him. Dade County did come around off that edge, almost got it.
1st and 10, football on the 12-yard line. Wolverines will work left to right, trailing by 3. Dade County High School with the football in Trenton, Georgia. Very similar formations these two are running on offense tonight. Here's the give right up inside. Tailback trying to smash his way up in there, and he is swarmed in the tackle box. Great effort defensively by Lafayette. It's just too much. Looking good down inside with the big guys leading the way. Ramblers leaning on them a little bit to open this second half. They've got Woot and Patton. So many big bodies down inside. Huggins comes in from the side. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
No, sometimes in these games right here, it's who hit the weight room the hardest that week. I mean, you just roll down your socks and hit somebody.
2nd and 8 for Dade County. Garmany, there's a flag down as he checks down to the 10-yard line, across the 15 and tackled down. Wolverines man gets a nice little gain, but I'm assuming it'll be washed away. That's Nate Hurst on the catch and run. The senior gets it. It would have been 3rd and short, but after the flag, a false start against the Wolverines. They're going to back them up towards their own end zone. (10-7). Lead in the back pocket of the Lafayette Ramblers with 7:38 to play in our third quarter. Garmany back into the huddle with a play call. 2nd down and long now. They'll need 13 to move the chains. The football is resting on their own 9-yard line. Dade County's offense being stared down by those road whites of the Ramblers. Here's the snap. Garmany pitches this down the close sideline. It's a battle for it, and it's caught. What a snag First and 10 on a 25-yard ball through the air to Cash. Money, baby. Cash goes up top and is heavily contested by the defensive back. Stays with it, fights for the ball, looks it into his hands. That's a decent pass by Garmany, but the play is made by the wide receiver who has the defensive back draped all over him. First and 10 now from the midfield stripe. The total gain, it's a net gain of 40 yards. Here's a check down pass to the far side. It's Nate Hurst. Tries to slip the first, trapped after a gain of 3 yards, and it's 2nd and 7. Football working left to right for Dade County's Wolverines as they've crossed the midfield stripe. It's 2nd down and long from the 48 of Lafayette. 6:40 to play in our third quarter and a 3-point game.
You know, that right there was just big-time plays are made by big-time players, and that was a great catch because our defense was on him. I mean, it wasn't like it was just a passing catch. He actually came down with a great ball.
Dade County, a check down again to Hurst. From the midfield stripe across the 45, and the flag hits the turf as he runs through a would-be tackler in Huggins. Looks like that is in the area of holding on a screen. I'm assuming that's called against a receiver alongside him. That's a face mask against the defense.
What?
Big 3 yardage for the Wolverines.
Did not see that. I saw the hold, but I didn't see the face mask.
Big time gain for the Wolverines of Dade County, who has 6 minutes left to play in this third quarter, are knocking on the door of the red zone. In trouble, Garmany pitches it away, and the football regathered but blown dead. Second and 10, football ruled incomplete. A lot going on.
That was close.
A lot going on.
That was close to intentional grounding.
6 minutes to play in the third quarter. A little chaotic in Trenton, Georgia. 3-point game. Ramblers leading Dade County's Wolverines, who are driving and knocking on the door of the red zone. Trips left for Garmany, who's in the shotgun with a tailback alongside him. Garmany, pressure coming, needs to throw, evades the first, grabbed, and as he goes to the ground, he pitches the football away. No whistle, Ramblers on top of it and blown dead after it's picked up. For the moment, it's 3rd and 10. We've got a flag that's assessed by our referee against Dade County's Wolverines.
I was wondering when they was going to finally get him for it.
You know, I think we're on a tough point. You know, I'm a big football purist. I've been a big vocal supporter of the changes to the MLB this year, but I'm a football purist. I don't want anybody changing any rules about American football. We're at a really tough point with football. I mean, the quarterback is wearing a Guardian cap in the game. We're having people treat this game differently than ever before and having to have tough conversations about things like intentional grounding and how we treat our equipment and how we feel about these types of things. He's in trouble right off the snap. 3 defenders in the backfield. Screaming down on him is Hagan English, followed closely by a pair of teammates and Riley Arthur. Just able to get that away, and now it's 4th down and forever for the Dade County Wolverines.
Well, really, if you look at it, their whole team, but about 4 guys, has the Halo helmets on. And, you know, some people say good things about them, some people say bad. Here or there, whatever keeps you safe or makes you feel safe is how I look at it.
Just under 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Dade County will punt this away from the midfield stripe. Rolls back over the goal line for the touchback as the Ramblers will get started 1st and 10 from just on the edge of their own red zone, driving from right to left. 5:43 to play in the third quarter. Lafayette leading by 3 points. We'll take a break with these two sides and return in just a moment.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
Short gain. He'll get about 2 yards, and Lafayette will continue to work right to left. Football down to the 21, 22-yard line as they lead by 3. I think we're about to see a very long, slow, methodical drive.
You know, them top hits right there that you don't know that's coming. I mean, your eyes are downfield. You're just running. The next thing you know, you're being slammed on the ground. Them hurt, I think, more than anything.
Ramblers give it to the far side and smacked in the backfield. Tailback is crushed as he can't escape. Lafayette High School is going to need 8 yards to move the chains. Already in trouble on the first 2 plays of the drive. Nice little hit delivered from the side by the defensive back. And as you can hear, the Wolverine faithful are letting the Ramblers hear it on the road. 4:20 to play in our third quarter in a 3-point game. Ramblers out ahead as they drive right to left. 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Edwards fakes the give to Cleghorn, dropping back deeper, tosses this down the far sideline. Caught near the line to gain. Was he in bounds? Looks like they will say he's in bounds, but out shy of the line to gain. And is there a flag down?
Yeah,
There's
in the backfield. Holding. There wasn't nobody even around him.
So they'll march this back after the gain, wiping it away. The official in the box with us is calling for a number.
Let's go defense. Let's make some noise.
And so it'll be 3rd down and forever for the Ramblers. Honestly, Butterbean, I don't think you risk it on the 4th and short. I think this is just a free play.
Yeah, I mean.
3rd down and very long for Lafayette from just over their own 10-yard line. Ramblers takes the snap. Edwards wants to throw, pressure coming, tosses it to the close side. It's caught for a short gain and going nowhere as he is swamped, and dropped by the Wolverines man. Great tackle by Garmany. 2-way man, true Iron Man, as the Ramblers will be forced to punt this away.
Well, your back's against the wall right here. You got to make sure the snap is good and the punter catches it, because this ain't no fun spot to be at.
No, you really need a good snap from your long snapper in this situation. I love the TV crew of Dade County. They've got a student TV crew, and they're a riot. Snap inside of the 5 is sent away from right to left. Down across the 45, midfield stripe. This one pinballs its way over to the sideline, and the Ramblers watch as this one is out just behind midfield. 52 yards from the end zone. Dade County's Wolverines will take over, trailing by 3 with 2:55 to play in the third quarter.
All right, there was a good 40-yard punt. Probably about a 41, 42-yard punt. Very good.
You mentioned during the half the facility here. And, I do so many different types of broadcasts, so many different levels of sport. Definitely always pay attention to how schools treat the media, and very impressed with Dade County. Very responsive. Jeff Poston, first-class head coach. Super impressed with the local media, too. Good friends of ours involved with the same media group. School put us in the press box with a good spot, and we're very thankful for that. It makes it a lot easier to put a good show on for the folks at home. And, that's just how it's supposed to be. You just don't need to be playing these games and playing checkers when you're talking about regional media. My big thing is I think the exposure for these athletes could be a lot better if the media had better access to them and they were treated more properly.
Oh, yeah.
Second and medium, Dade County Wolverines up inside and a gain of about 1.5 yards. Third down now for Dade County, who only needs 2 yards to move the chains. 2.25 minutes to play in our third quarter in a 3-point game. You would be amazed how who you come with affects how people treat you.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big difference.
Looks like they're loading everybody up on the left-hand side. Dade County is. They're in trips.
Here's the snap. Garmon, going to run that way. Far sideline. He's got the first down and more across the 40, spinning at the 35 and dragged down at the 34-yard line of the Ramblers. 1st and 10, Dade County Wolverines with 1:45 to play in the third quarter. Great carry right down the far hash marks to move the chains.
I'll tell you, more and more this game goes along. That Garmony kid, he's very impressive.
Yeah, and it's not just Win Garmony, it's H Garmony too. They both are fantastic. Great brother tandem. They've always impressed me. Here's the snap, and there's the other Garmony who takes the carry down inside, and as he knifes his way up in there, he'll get about 1.5 yards with under 90 seconds to play in our third quarter in a 3-point game. Tim Hall back in the studio with us tonight. Gabe Schrei, Sean Butterbean Green. This one is coming down to the wire, and glad you've decided to spend your evening with us. You better buckle your seatbelts. I think this is going to be a ride in the final quarter.
I tell you, this game's been played between the 20 and the 20. There ain't many times we've been in the end zone.
Wolverines motion around, trips right, a heavy set on the line of scrimmage. Garmony takes the snap, knifes his way up inside. He followed the outside hip of the right tackle and a big swarm of pulling blockers, and they only get 1 yard. And so we're inside of 45 seconds to play now in this third quarter in a 3-point game. Dade County is trailing and taking their time driving towards the red zone in the final third of the field.
You know, you just said it. I mean, their line, they move very well.
Thrown away, and this one is low and incomplete. Clock will stop. It's 4th down and a long 7, maybe a short 8. Wolverines have 22 seconds to play in this third quarter in a 3-point game with the ball just outside of the red zone. It's on the 31-yard line of the Ramblers. There's a raffle tonight. The raffle is here. I want to play the raffle.
I did.
Did you play the raffle?
Yes.
If you win the raffle on air, I'm gonna go nuts.
I hope y'all just pick my number.
That's crazy. Do it for the Vine.
Is that the orange tickets?
Here's the snap from the shotgun. 4th and long. He's in trouble. Tossed away and incomplete. Garmony fleeing Rambler defenders. A menacing presence in the backfield. They chase him, and as he falls, he throws it away. Kevin Patton was right there, and the big guy forces him to just toss this football into the turf grass. Turnover on downs, 1st and 10. Lafayette Ramblers, 16 seconds to play in the third quarter. They lead by 3 and will drive from right to left from their own 31-yard line in the very center of the field.
I never pass up a good raffle at a high school. They always got the good ones, like the 50-50, or always got like a gun raffle or something. I mean, it's always nice things they give away. I don't mind supporting other schools.
First and 10. Here's the pitch. Coming to the close side. Walden slips one, stays on his feet, and tackled down. Rolled over by a swarm of Wolverines. And that's not Walden. Scratch that. He's looked good tonight. Yeah, he's looked good tonight.
That's Pence.
And so we're going to head to the final quarter in a 3-point game between these two sides. It is 10-7 Ramblers as they've got the football in Trenton, Georgia. We'll break, and when we return, more prep football from Dade County High School.
Throw the fours up.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
And long as this one is pitched across to Porter Centel, who gets about 3 yards to open the fourth quarter and makes third down much more manageable for the Lafayette Ramblers. They need about 4 yards to move the chains as Centel gets us started with that gain. Gabriel Schrei, Sean Butterbean Green. This is a 3-point game as we're just getting started with this final quarter. Ramblers out ahead, 10-7, 30 seconds gone already. The football is at the 38-yard line of Lafayette High School as they're threatening the midfield stripe. From left to right go the Ramblers. They need 4 to move the chains. Here's the snap. Edwards rolling far side. Long ball downfield, tipped and dropped. Looking for Centel, and it's knocked away by the defensive back Hurst, who's had so many big plays on offense. This time he prevents what would have been a massive shift of the chains.
So we need a good 40-yard punt right here again. Be a nice 50-yard punt.
Williams is on to deliver.
It'd be nice to punt it, him catch it, drop it, and we pick it up. That would.
Williams sends it away to be fielded back near the 25. He lets it go. Ramblers chasing this down as it rolls back all the way over the 20 to the 17-yard line. And so a long way to go. They'll need 83 yards if they want to score. Trailing by 3 with 10:56 to play. Dade County's Wolverines will take over way back inside of their own 20, driving right to left of the football.
That was about a good 48-yard punt right there. He's getting some good rolls off his punts. And they're high, and I think the guy can't see it, and that's why he backs away from it. Everybody up here is like, field it. But black skies and light shining at you, it hurts.
First and 10, Dade County right up the gut. This is 2 yards. Good carry inside. Garmany gives it to his brother. Short gain, and the clock starts to roll in Trenton, Georgia. Time is growing short quickly between these Ramblers and Wolverines. Dade County must find a way to put a drive together here. They can't afford to turn the ball over. LaFayette would be happy to walk away with a 3-point win after chipping through a field goal way back in the early stages of our first half. Wolverines are more than capable of pulling off this drive for the score. 2nd down and 8. From shy of their own 20. Garmity's in trouble and dropped deep behind the line of scrimmage on a big-time sack. That's massive. Butterbean, he gets to him. Nowhere to go. That is big-time stuff.
And that was just textbook sack. I mean, he was running full speed, broke down, and just laid the boom on him.
Riley Arthur again making the big play in the backfield. Garmany and his offense now facing down a 3rd and 17 situation from their own 19-yard line.
But you
Scratch that, it's at the 11-yard line.
You can't count this Garmany kid out, though.
No, these Garmany brothers are really special in my opinion. They've been great for a long time for Dade County High School. They're going to take a break, so we will as well. And when we return, can Dade County keep the drive alive? 9:22 to play in a 3-point game. And it's a 3rd and long situation. Wolverines really need to convert here. Quarterback on the end zone line, rolls out 10, 15, running down the sideline, 20, tiptoes his way towards the 25. He stepped out. And so it's going to be 4th down and about 5, maybe 6 yards. They need to move the chains. 9:13 to play. I don't think they can afford to wait to go for this. I think they have to go for it.
They got to go for it. I mean,
Dade County has the ball. They're working right to left. We're in the 4th quarter. 9 minutes, 13 seconds to play in a 3-point game. Dade is losing to the Ramblers. And the Wolverines have the ball way back in their own territory, trying to convert. Football's on their 23. They need to get it down to the 28-yard line to move the chains and keep rolling. 4th down and 4. Garmany punts it and it's blocked. Ramblers swat it, pick it up, scoop, and score. Touchdown!
Oh my goodness, that was amazing.
LaFayette High School batters it down, scoops it, and takes it into the house. It's Andrew Huggins.
Andrew, what a play. Play of the game right there by Andrew Huggins. Wow.
And the Ramblers celebrate in style as they have taken the lead and extended it to 16-7. Now for the point after try. Snap is good, hold is good, PAT. This is up, away, and through. The Ramblers lead 17-7 with 9 minutes and 7 seconds to play. Butterbean, what a score by Andrew Huggins.
I told you there had to be a big-time play, and big-time players make big-time plays. And Andrew, man, that was amazing. Blocked the punt. It bounced, and it looked like it bounced right back up into his hands, and he just kept going with it. Great job, young man.
Not surprised to see Lafayette travel so well, but the away section here, the capacity of this stadium is 4,200. How many people do you think are in the away section?
Hey, Lafayette always travels well. It don't matter where we go. If there's football being played and you got orange and black on, there's going to be people there to watch you. But I would say there's probably 800 people over there.
LaFayette High School brings the crowd to Trenton, Georgia. And in a 10-point game, 9 minutes to play, the Ramblers will boot this back to the Wolverines of Dade County, who have some digging to do. The Garmany brothers will have their hands full. Can Jeff Poston in this offense make something happen late? 3 returners on for Dade County as it's kicked away. Fielded short. It's a short kick across the 40 and dragged down.
Looked like about a 10-yard return right there on a pooch kick. I don't know if that was the play that was supposed to have been happening. Ethan Thompson a little aggravated.
So the football is spotted at the 41-yard line of Dade County's Wolverines. That's where they'll take over 1st and 10, 59 yards from the end zone as they'll drive right to left with 9 minutes left to play. They trail 17-7 on their home turf grass. False start called against Lafayette High School's Ramblers, and so free yardage, scratch 59 yards, it's going to be an even better start. All the way to the 46-yard line, now just 54 yards from the end zone with 9 minutes and 1 second to play. Moving the chains, it'll be 1st and 10.
So it was a false start on the kick.
Correct. From right to left, going Dade County's Wolverines. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Garmany tosses a laser, caught at the opposing 45. 1st and 10, they move the chains on the first play of the drive. Beautiful toss downfield, and this one is hauled in immediately by Cash Christensen. I've had some really good hosts as a broadcaster. Atlanta United is up there. They're incredible. But I'm super impressed with Dade County. Good environment, good energy. Here's the give inside. 2nd down and long now for Dade County after they try to push it between the tackles.
I'm telling you, our front 3 defensive linemen, I mean, they're pretty muscular up kids, and it's going to be hard to run right down the middle on them.
Dade County on 2nd down and 9. From the 44-yard line, Garmany fakes the give, a floater caught at the midfield stripe, 45-40, tries to slip one as he's over the 40-yard line. Going to make 3rd down very manageable for Dade County's Wolverines. Steps out on the close sideline. They need about 3 yards.
This right here is going to be a very crucial play for Lafayette's defense. You really can't send the house, but you'd like to send somebody just to put some pressure on him. He don't do well under high pressure. But them little 5-yard little plays right there can eat a defense up if you're not careful.
3rd down, Wolverines give it to the close side, wrapped and dropped in the backfield. They got him by the ankle. He couldn't escape, and the Wolverine is swarmed by a pair of Ramblers. 4th down and long. They need about 6 yards to move the chains.
I tell you, number 9 is leading the class out there on how to tackle. He's hitting low.
4th down and a long medium. 2 receivers split out close to the tackle box for the Dade County Wolverines. Garmany wants to throw, drops back in the shotgun. The toss is incomplete. Turnover on downs to the Ramblers, who will take over leading by 10, 17-7. They'll have the football just shy of the midfield stripe as they work left to right, and there's 6.5 minutes to play. Big congratulations to Ethan Thompson on all of his success to start his second year at the helm of this program. Opened up with a very nice win over Chattooga, who gave it to LaFayette in Somerville, Georgia, to open last season. They racked up hundreds of yards on the ground and ran up the score a little bit in a rainstorm. Looked good on the road against Gordon Lee, but just couldn't hang as it was 14-7 all the way nearly into that fourth quarter. Here's the give inside. Big guy rumbling forward. Look out for the garbage truck as the door is banging wide open. Nearly picks up the 1st and 10. 7-yard gain on the ground. I feel like I'm watching a garbage truck run away on the streets of San Francisco when he carries the football. You do not want to be in his way.
No. He moves like a garbage truck. I mean, he's ready to take out the trash.
Like a good garbage truck, like a clean, like a fresh one.
Like one that is made in Lafayette.
Yeah.
We have a garbage truck company in Lafayette.
Second down and short, 3 yards needed. Flows hash marks working left to right. 5:40 to go. There he is again. Look out. Lynch driving forward, nearly picks up the first down. 3rd and short, about a yard needed, maybe feet. Man, they're going to put him right on the midfield stripe. They're moving the chains.
They are.
1st and 10, Lafayette High School, the freebie.
But they are showing that the workout in the workout rooms are paying off.
I'm super impressed with Lynch. He entered today already at 10 carries, 40 yards on the season. Give him another dozen yards on this drive so far as he is working it between the guards. 5 minutes to play in a 10-point game. Ramblers in the lead as they'll come back to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 right on top of the 50-yard line. One split out wide at Centel. Edwards, far side, goes Williams. He's tripped up in the backfield and goes down at the original line of scrimmage. No gain, no loss. 2nd and 10 from the 50.
You know, we was talking about number 9 for Lafayette. That I finally remembered who that is. That is Dejon Carruthers. And no wonder he's putting on tackling skill. He was taught by one of the best. LeBron Williams at Saddle Ridge taught him how to tackle, and he's using it right now. So a big shout out to LeBron. Your work has paid off. Dejon's tackling great tonight. Textbook.
4:20 to play. 2nd and 10 Ramblers who lead by 10, 17-7. From left to right they go, right off the 50. Give down inside and rolled end over end. A nice carry, but nowhere to go for the ball carrier Cleghorn as he only gets 3. Tried to follow the inside hip of the left guard. Linebacker gets him low. It's 3rd and 7 with under 4 minutes to play in a 10-point game. Centel brings the play call to the huddle for the Ramblers of Lafayette. Third down and 7. Ramblers fake the give to Williams. Pressure coming. Edwards deep in the backfield. Can't escape as he throws it away, and the flag comes immediately for intentional grounding.
Actually, there was a wide receiver right there at the ball.
Could be something else. I thought it was grounding. It could be for the tackle because he was on the sideline. Intentional grounding called. And so they'll move Edwards back after he tosses that away. And now 4th down and forever. Football moved back from the midfield stripe to the 36-yard line of Lafayette. They're going to go ahead and punt this away. Timeout on the field taken by Lafayette High School. They are in the lead, 17-7 with 3:15 to play at Magic Morgan. Don't go anywhere. Back at the campus of Dade County High School, punt is away for Williams. That is a bad punt. After a day of excellent punting, this one is botched late in our fourth quarter, 3 minutes, 8 seconds to play. And the football goes out on the midfield stripe. What a spot for the Wolverines of Dade County. Can they take advantage? They're a long way from a comeback, but a touchdown is very much probably in the cards at this point. 3 minutes to play. Dade County Wolverines are about to show us everything they've got in the playbook on their way down the field, just 50 yards from the end zone. Ball is on the close hash marks. Wolverines will drive from right to left as they try to stay alive in this game. They've opened the year 0-2. At home this season, this is their first game. They played 2 in a row on the road to open the year. Looking to change their fortune with a home crowd. They trail by 10 with 3 minutes to go. Garmany in the shotgun, pressure coming quickly, thrown on the screen to his brother. Cuts it back at the midfield stripe, 45-40. 1st and 10, Wolverines down to the 39-yard line. 3 minutes and 1 second on the clock. And we've got a player slow to rise for the Lafayette Ramblers.
That kind of looks like Huggins. Looked like he got rolled up on.
You never want to see that. Hopefully he's all right. We'll give them a moment to check on him, and while they do, you're going to check in with our sponsors. We'll return. 17-7, 3 minutes to play in Trent. Back at Dade County High School. Glad you're with us. Gabriel Schrei, Sean Butterbean Green. 3 minutes, 1 second to play in what has become an instant classic between these two. Garmany takes the snap from the shotgun, tosses it deep and knocked down by the safety as the flag comes, I'm assuming against Bryson Cleghorn on the very end of the play.
I don't see that. See him make the call.
That is huge for Dade County, who is fighting to stay in this game, trailing by 10 with less than 3 minutes to play. Pass interference is the call. 17-7, Lafayette High School. Wild ride to the finish. Lafayette High School has not posted a record over 500, a winning record. Do you know what the last year was that Lafayette had a winning record for the season? It was a deep toss to the right sideline, and it is incomplete, overshot by Garmany. So it's 2nd and 10.
Probably 2021, 2020.
Over 500.
Oh, well, they was
Winning
going
record.
to the playoffs that 2021 year, or 2020 year. They was going to the playoffs. I don't know if they was over 500, but I would say it was probably
2nd and 10, Dade County Wolverines. Garmany back in the shotgun, throws over the middle deep for the end zone, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 10 with 2:40 to play in a 17-7 game. Ramblers in front as Dade County trying to score late.
I know in '97, my football team, we went 500. So is it then?
It was after that 6-win season in 2006. 6-4 was the last time the Ramblers were over 500 in 2006.
I forgot that year. That was my oldest son's senior year, and yes, they did do.
Lafayette is about to start the season 2-1. 3rd and 10, 2:40 to play. Garmany in the shotgun, pressure coming, thrown, tipped by the Ramblers, and it falls harmlessly to the turf grass as Williams swats that one. Fourth down and 10 for Dade County High School. And it looks like they're going to try and kick a field goal.
Really?
That looks like the field goal unit to me. Indeed it is.
I would watch out for a fake defense, just in case. Now, he was hitting them during pregame from that far, but nobody coming after him.
That would be 41 yards. Snap, good, hold, good. Booted up away. This one is sailing, and it has the leg, but it's wide, and so it remains a 10-point game. The Ramblers are able to disrupt him with 2.5 to play. Lafayette High School keeps their lead at 17-7 in the late stages against Dade County's Wolverines.
So that right there is really probably the best stop of the whole game.
That's huge.
I mean, after a big penalty, a big play, actually 2 big penalties, the passing interference and then the offsides on the kickoff and everything. So that was great for the defense to stay in there, stay focused, and come up with a stop.
1st and 10, Lafayette High School will drive from left to right from their own 24-yard line. Give to Cleghorn outside of the right tackle's outside hip and tackled down as he crosses over the close 30-yard line, and the number, he's dragged down after a gain of 4, maybe 5 yards.
I know I've been very impressed with the corners of Dade County. They tackle very well.
Big thanks to a couple of my friends tuned in. Devin Bice, run game coordinator and tight ends coach at Presbyterian College. I'm wearing a Presbyterian Blue Hose t-shirt today.
I know. That's whenever I sent my
not on
picture
purpose.
to my wife, she goes, "Is that a Presbyterian College shirt?"
PC Blue Hose action. Medium yardage situation, 2nd and 5 from the 29. Big thanks to the media department at Reinhardt University for tuning in as well. David Finney, a good friend. Here's the give to Williams to the far side, slips a couple, 35-40, dragged down as he slides to the 43-yard line. 90 seconds to go. It's 1st and 10 for the Ramblers, who lead 17-7.
Looked like he was sliding in the home plate right there.
Big time play.
He did that very gracefully. That was a very graceful slide.
Williams is all over the field for the Ramblers of Lafayette High School. It feels like he can do no wrong. And so the Ramblers are huddled up. A timeout for the Wolverines of Dade County.
You know, at the very beginning of the game, Dade County was picking all the spots where we wouldn't, and now LaFayette has turned that. We're picking the spots that they're not. Big shout out to Mr. Gilstrap. I know he's listening right now. Thank you for listening to us. Your grandson's doing great out here.
Here's the snap, 1st and 10. The give inside of the right guard and right tackle's hips. This goes for another 5 yards. What a carry. That's not even the big guy. That's Cleghorn who takes that one up in there. Looks like a fullback on the carry. And another timeout on the play. 17-7, 1:18 to go. And trying to find a way to stop these Lafayette High School Ramblers, Dade County's Wolverines. Glad you're with us. We'll have coverage all season long. Gabriel Schrei, my good friend, Sean Butterbean Green, Tim Hall back in the studio. Georgia 93.7 AM 1590 WQCH Radio. We also stream the games online, Southeast Sports Network, SCSNsports.com, NSBNsports.com. It actually appears on like 30 platforms, so we've got some great viewership. We've added about 20,000 viewers through the first couple games of the season, and just excited to be able to do that for Lafayette High School's football program.
And like you said, I mean, it's crazy how you can stream now and get high school games throughout the country.
Medium yardage situation, big carry, big guy,
keep running, big
off
fella.
Of would-be tacklers down inside of the 30, 20-yard line, 1st and 10 Ramblers all the way into the red zone with 69 seconds on the clock. He makes it to the 17-yard line of Dade County. That's a huge, huge gain on the ground. Tuscan Walden rolling through would-be tacklers. Having a good time tonight. 1st and 10, 40 seconds to play. Ramblers are in victory formation. What a start to the year for Lafayette High School, who will take the knee with just under 40 seconds to go. This one is over. The Ramblers of Lafayette High School win on the road, and they start the season 2-1 after going winless in 2024. Lafayette High School is off to an electric start in 2025. Already one of the best seasons in recent memory. Congratulations to Lafayette High School, the Orange, and Ethan Thompson, who is revving it up for the Ramblers. What a start.
Great start. Great group of kids. They needed this after last year. I knew it, the community knew it, and they knew it. They was better than what they put out there. And just to see that their hard work hitting the weight room, I'm telling you, these kids hit the weight room. And they're just a great group of kids, and I'm glad that they're doing well right now.
Both teams will take a moment to huddle up following an electric win for the Ramblers on the road. The final score again, 17-7. We'll be back with post-game coverage in just a moment from Trenton, Georgia. Don't go anywhere. 17-7, Ramblers win.
I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
Oh, okay. Go. Tell me when you're ready.
And again, the final score in this one is going to be a Lafayette Rambler victory, 17-7 over the Wolverines of Dade County. Congratulations to Ethan Thompson and Lafayette High School's Ramblers. All games and events airing on the Southeast Sports Network and National Sports Broadcast Network are copyright material of Schrei Media and will be archived and available for replay inside of our platforms. Thank you for tuning in.
My West Hollywood story is exploring the iconic boulevards, endless shopping, and beautiful galleries. Inspiration is endless in West Hollywood. The neighborhood tells stories of established and emerging artists. You will find fashion and styles from all over the world here. A California sunset is the perfect way to end our day. We will take VIP tickets to this show every night. Our vacation is just getting started. This is our West Hollywood story. Come and find yours.
LA Galaxy belongs on the best surfaces. Whether you're the best player or the best fan, every goal, every tackle, every last-second battle, it all requires precision, performance, and passion. The LA Galaxy trust AstroTurf to provide the best surfaces, because champions deserve the best. AstroTurf, the official synthetic turf and hybrid field building partner of the LA Galaxy.
My dad was a farmer. And when I saw him on a horse, the guy was bigger than life. One of the things that he had a hard time doing was showing the emotion. Maybe it was because the way he was raised, or believing that men provide and they don't struggle. But we all struggle. I want to show emotion to my kids. I want them to know when I'm happy, I want them to know when I'm sad, and I want them to see me working through things. The biggest reward I get from being a dad is watching my kids accomplish a goal, watching them light up. Nothing brings a bigger smile to my face. So I make my kids a priority. Whether it's hitting a baseball, a dance rehearsal, you name it, I'm there. They're gonna remember that they grew up loved. Be brave. Be there every day. And allow your kids to know that it's okay to struggle. That even dad doesn't know the answer sometimes, but we're gonna figure it out together.
Firearms are the #1 cause of death among kids, but we know that healthcare workers can make a huge difference. This is why prevention is absolutely critical. It starts with listening to the community, leaning in on those conversations to better inform what is the approach that you want to take. You are the champions for change. You can be the catalyst for integrating firearm injury prevention strategies into your practice and really benefiting your community. Let's agree to agree that we all have a role to play in ending this crisis.
In Major League Baseball, you could dream with no limits. You could become your hero, steal the show, or even start a new club. You can meet the moment and exceed the hype. You can write a new chapter of history and let your city dream again. This season, anything can happen.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused. A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Our South Carolina story is told through love. We always felt the need to take a moment for ourselves, and the ocean has always drawn us closer. Charleston was such a romantic destination, with its ancient oaks and beautiful walking paths through town. But we love hiking too, and Greenville gave us a perfect view. This is our South Carolina story. What's yours?
Brilliant again. She just...
Promotional haven't done as the world's best players set their sights on the tournament. Anything that you might do, I'm gonna do too.
Well, the atmosphere is building here in the stadium, particularly this
Well, it means a lot to the community. It means enhancing the community. We are so pleased and so proud of the fact that the Braves are involved and participating in its upkeep and making sure that when we come here, we can be all very pleased and very happy about the way it's being kept and the offerings that it has to the community.
Man, we're here at a beautiful Adams Park where they just revealed the Hank Aaron statue. Again, the greatest of all time, creating opportunities. Henry Aaron, Billy Aaron, they're doing it once again with partnership with the Atlanta Braves. Unbelievable moment in this part of Adams Park.
Big things for our kids, just to have the inspiration that, you know, maybe one day they can be the next Hank Aaron. So I'm really proud of what the city has done for the community.